This is a quick video on how to replace the screen on one of these R36 Maxes. If you're pretty resourceful with taking things apart, you've got a couple screws that hold your motherboard on, a couple little flip panels that flip up for your connector on the screen, 6 screws that hold the back of this on, R36 Max. All your buttons and stuff will come out. It's pretty basic. Pull your SD card out. It allows the motherboard to come out of the case. The best way to actually get the old screen out, which this is the one that you kind of just got to destroy it to get it out, pry it out of there. But the kids dropped this and busted the screen, as you can see. So the cable portion slides right out in between here. The only way to get this portion of the screen out, the metal part, it's got double-sided tape, I found, is to put a flathead screwdriver right in here and start prying downward. You don't want to push too hard or you'll split this plastic case, but you can work that double-sided tape apart and just keep working back and forth until you get the screen housing out of the way. Once you get it pried loose, you'll notice it underlaps this little bit of a flange right here. So the new screen will have to fish down through here with the cable, and you will remove the self-adhesive to stick it back on. So the new screen, it's got adhesive on the back side, and going back together with the new one, you will fish this in like so. Now I haven't removed the adhesive because I just want to give it a test fit, but you want to make sure that fits in there properly like so. Then remove the adhesive and put your buttons back in there, put your pads back on, buttons in this order, and then you are ready for your motherboard to go back in place, which this ribbon connector will fit right through the hole like so. Plug back into your clamp down channel like so, and then you fold this down, making sure that is flush with the line like so. You'll also want to put these buttons in first. As you can see, the motherboard overlaps them for your volume, your power reset. So make sure those go in first, because once you button this up, you're not going to be able to fit those buttons back in there. Okay, this is one of the more complex portions of this job. These ribbon cables don't actually fit in the front side of your clamp. They fit in the back side, and they're a little bit hard to push in there just by using your finger. So I had to take a flat screwdriver, and there's a little bitty plastic piece of ribbon that's joined onto the back of that, you can see right there. And if you push that, it'll let you push that ribbon cable in, and then you can push your clamp down. I had to force that in like so by kind of jamming that piece of plastic so that this would seat in there properly. Once it's seated in properly, you can push your clamp down, good to go. And this ribbon cable, your ribbon cable will need to fold under this way and then back this way to the screen. Then you can install your little micro SD card, your TF card. Like so. In order to take the motherboard out, you have to take that SD card out first. So reverse order for removal. And your battery has one little connector right there, so reverse order on that for removal as well. Make sure you line it up, fits into the grooves for the battery. Push it back together, Make sure everything's flush, put your screws in, give it a test drive.
Whoa, 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 what are you
Okay. Give it a test drive. Hey, hey. Wowzer, we're back in business. Alrighty.
You did it. It works.
Look at that. Just like that, you can fix a busted screen on an R36 Max. Make sure the sound works. Oh yeah. Too cool. Such a good game. Oh man, this brings back some memories. Does this bring back memories for anyone? And I died.